Okay, so today's going to be my very long awaited and anticipated third 10k draft ever. And it almost feels like, I would have done it at the beginning of last expansion. That's how I almost set it up, because I had like 10k gold going into the last expansion. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to do it that first episode. And then I ended up buying like that 12k gold pumpkin pet, and then the rest is history. So I didn't do it at all last expansion, any 10k draft. I did a couple like 2k, 5k random stuff like I do, but it always feels like a good idea to do it right when the expansion comes out, because then it hasn't been metagamed to death and everything's fresh, and I haven't even seen any of the cards, so this will be my first time seeing them. And so it kind of combines the two. And of course I never know what I'm doing, because I don't really look at meta stuff, and I only play like once a week for like an hour, 2 hours, whatever. So whatever's current and meta doesn't really matter to me, although this is a good way to advertise it to me, because everyone knows how much I like green and dinosaurs and stuff. So there could be some very fun, well statted ones like that, as if I need any more of an excuse to play green than I already do, which is pretty much 75+% of the time in this game. And so I had already decided what two colors I'm playing as in the draft as my primary and secondary, because again, before like even the last expansion I did that, and I've held off for so long actually getting to this point. But I did like a little round robin between my decks to see which color would do the best, and so green did the best and black did the second best. So my primary color will be green. What a surprise. But that was actually not up to me, that was just incidentally what happened. And then Sarkhan went on some amazing win streaks, but that doesn't count towards the draft thing. That was just that one episode. So green did the best and black did the second best, so that'll be our primary secondary decision. And so yeah, this could be up my alley with respect to the picture, or maybe it's just deceptive. That could just be like one card, but it would imply that there's almost an emphasis, and that might even piss people off. Like, you might love black cards, but wow, this is going to be like a green focused expansion. Now I know they find ways to treat every color, but certain ones will feel like they're more biased or in the direction of certain ones, maybe. Just like with Hearthstone, they would add like, there's like these hero cards that are like the planeswalkers there, but they're more cool and interesting and maybe overpowered, because they literally replace your hero and you become that new character and you get like a new hero power and stuff. So the point is, with some expansions, they would give it to only one class. Now, it doesn't mean that that card is broken or like defines the meta in itself, but like Warriors get Dr. Boom, the Mad Genius hero card, and nobody else gets one for that entire expansion. And then the next expansion, Shamans get Hagatha the Witch. It's like, it felt a little bit like it would trigger people. So I'm going to do the one that's relatively short, just for the sake of time and whatever I do. We do have exactly enough to do it. And so the point is that this will be the right idea to try to, I can show off my sexy Tim Burton card back that I actually got. Hopefully there won't be too good of a one on this one, because I don't want to worry about it this time. That one drove me crazy because I wanted it so bad. So that's the farthest I've ever made it, like in the roar track. Jeff Goldblum. Oh, this is going to be like a Jurassic Park. Oh my god, all these tie-ins are so weird, but hey, dinosaurs are my favorite archetype in the game, just because they're well statted. That's all there is to it. There's no other synergy and meaning to it. Curious about what's happening in the Magic storyline. If only there was an MMO or a single-player game that I could play that would actually help me do that. But yeah, I'd be very interested in doing that. Unfortunately, there's no such thing. I've looked and I've mentioned it so many times. The green is good. Creature spells, 40 lands, easy enough to do those. I have a couple of mythic cards in reserve too, and I don't even know what I want to make right now. So, well, it could be for the expansion then. That would be good. But no, I'll do the best of three. Not even the best of three, but you play until you've played 3 games regardless of record. Just because when you play the one that with like 7 wins, like you could go 7-2, and that could take a really long time, and I don't want to rush through it. I just want to take my time, and it's still the same thing. It's still a 10k draft, and it'll still give you proportional rewards. Nico Aris. Yeah, as much as I sometimes criticize these universes for exploiting and milking their stuff, like, oh, after Skyrim's success, they made Elder Scrolls Legends, and they made, an MMO, Elder Scrolls Online, and all this kind of stuff. It is good for a universe like this, because whatever ingrained lore you have, of course, a lot of it is borrowed. I better not fucking do this shit. Although, she does look pretty cool. It ends in 15 hours. That could be my... Oh, wow. Look how many things related to her they have. And they all look cool. He almost makes me think of a Cenobite from Hellraiser. Right? That could be one of them. Like the female Cenobite with that low, whispery voice. I didn't even know it was supposed to be a female when I first saw it. I mean, I guess they're kind of beyond gender. They're like old god, Cthulhu type things. Oh yeah, I'm gonna love everything about this because it's gonna be so many dinosaur references. Like that in itself looks cool. Of course, I spoiled myself enough last expansion, literally to the point where that's all I did. Like, as far as what I got was just cosmetics. Even the whole climactic ending of it was, you know, is this like a pet? Cosmium Raptor. Gain access to a... See, I've never done this, and I could do it, not with the real money, but if I saved up 3,400, I'm not against doing it, but that's a lot to save up. I feel like I've barely gotten that over the course of my entire playthrough in like a year plus of playing, right? 3,400 total. So I'd be able to get one mastery tree with it to get some stupid Cosmium Raptor pet. Sun Favored Raptor. These make pretty cool mounts, and these mounts would make a fine addition to my collection if I was playing the Magic MMO once again, or like in WoW, you get all your troll raptor mounts. So it's not that I couldn't do it, it's just that you would have to really shell out a lot of gems to do it. Yeah, I'll do the best of 3, we'll go in fresh, and this, you know, it puts me on the best level playing field because I feel like I don't know the meta, I don't care about the meta, I'm not going to look anything up, so I know people probably have still metagamed it to death already because this game's just like that, and I don't even mind that about it, but, you know, people take it very seriously. But, you know, at least it's going to be less metagame, so it'll still feel more fresh and more of a nobody knows really what they're doing. But like I said, with me, that almost never changes. I'll never know what I'm doing. Let's see what we got. You get an avatar, you get that. So where's the card back? Okay, I don't even care about that. I don't care about that. I don't really care. Oh, thankfully none of these are really that good because... Oh shit, that one is good. Think about what you would have to do. If you start here, you'd have to get to like... I forget how it works. Like rank 10, rank 15, 25, 35, something like that. Oh, that, imagine that. The badass dinosaur isn't, it's not that big of a deal though, like I don't really care. But that one that I got last time was very important to me for whatever reason. Good to set all these random goals. If I don't get the Tim Burton card back, I have to delete my account. And if you're wondering why I keep calling it that, just look at it because... Now how do you make that your favorite overall? Like even when I go in the draft, I want that to be my card back, but maybe it forces you to use something else, I forget. But this shows you in over a year of playing, I've only done 2 10k gold drafts. Of course, I've done plenty of other ones, but although my record overall hasn't been all that good, I will admit, it's definitely a more complicated drafting process than you might think. So how do I forget how you even interact with stuff like this. Oh yeah, you have to go to profile and do it. So Frodo and Sam, we got the expansion before. It's kind of cool just to show off, like, this showed that I played during the Lord of the Rings thing. Then the card sleeve will show that, oh, I played during the next expansion. Not that it really matters, but just like it's, you have all these little things peppered in to show, like, look at the totality of my experience. Right? I have an emote that you could only get during this other expansion. So it's showing you your commitment to the game. This thing showed that I played during Halloween and that I dressed up as a clown for Halloween as I clicked that button to buy that fucking thing. So that's all we're going to do here is the draft. Is it going to be quick draft? I know it's not going to be this one. 2,000, I can't imagine if there wasn't one that I could even do, but there must be. There must be. This is only 5,000, but I want to do a 10,000. Sealed, Lost Cat. Oh, wait a second. Don't tell me. Wait, why would both of those... I'm confused. Premier Draft 10,000. Maybe I won't have a choice but to do this one. I guess I could, but... There's always like another 10k one that lets you... Traditional Draft, Traditional Sealed. Or no, this is the one, right? 3. So what's the difference? Traditional draft, select 1 card at a time from draft rotating packs. They will add it to your collection. Time draft with 7 other players. And then what is this one? Sealed. Traditional sealed. Okay, it says 3 there, obviously, to show you that. Okay, I can't even do that because I don't have the 2,000 gems. So I have to do this one. Traditional draft. This is just going to be too long, I guess, for my sake here. The timer kind of throws me off a bit because I feel bad for making people wait, and I don't fully understand still how the pool of cards really works. It's like you got to do it where you save stuff for later that you think other people aren't going to get, even if you want it. But again, our primary color has to be green. And maybe this is a bad drafting philosophy, but that's what I mean. Like, I'll go in like I'm only picking green cards and I'm only picking black cards. That's it. There's no other. But you would think that's a safe way of doing it in a draft, because this rainbow type shit doesn't really work. You know, you wouldn't think in a draft that you're going to have all the support and things you want. So you should commit to almost just one or two things. But what do I know? I'm surprised it's not more bustling here. Or they're trying to match you against clowns. But it doesn't matter. Like, oh, they're trying to match you against clowns who don't know what they're doing. But it's just a draft. We don't even play against these people necessarily. I mean, it's possible that you might, because you'll be queuing up at like exactly the same time, but I hate these stupid names. Like, imagine having numbers in your name. Only a clown would do that, but I already have the 1. I don't need more than that, dude. And in some games, I actually have to put it as the letter 1 or the number 1, like, because the character limit's like 12 or whatever, right? So I can't fit the rest of it. Wow, I can't believe this. Either people just aren't doing this or it's too early, but no, I think it actually came out on Tuesday, right, last week. So that kind of fucked me over, because I always play on Monday, so that was the last day before the expansion came out. So I would have done it last time if that was the case, but instead I got the little card back, I think, right, is the way it went. Or no, I think I got the card back the time before that, right? I can't even remember now. Let me actually look at something. Last week's episode was not the Tim Burton card back one. I already had it, I guess. So what was that one? It was just the one, I guess, before this came out. Like, let me see. Okay, I'm ready. I don't want to get kicked out or something. Let me just see what it was called. My first time? No. Okay, pick one. Pack one, pick one. Okay, it's got to be green. Real top 4 cards of your library. You may put a creature card among them into your hand. Put the rest in your graveyard. Okay, we're not like we have to pick them in a particular order as far as green and stuff, but okay, let me just look at this for a second. Where the fuck is it? Tim Burton called. He wants his card back. I was going to make a draft joke, haha, because I wasn't sure actually whether I'd be able to do it or not, like, because it said the week before that when I was getting the card back, it's like, this expansion ends in 7 days, but 7 days from when? Like from today or from, you know what I mean? Like, so that whether it would have been cut off right when I played the next week, I didn't know. Whether it would mean it would be that Monday or after that Monday. It's like the game is trying to sabotage me right when I try to do it. When Spelunking enters the battlefield, draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you do, you gain 4 life. Lands you control enter the battlefield untapped, which usually they are anyway, because every creature gets +3/+3 and trample. Enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards. I don't know. Some of these could be older cards obviously mixed in there, and I wouldn't even know. Equip creature gets, you may look at the top of your library anytime. Whenever this creature attacks, it explores. I just want well-statted minions. I mean, that's the whole strength of dinosaurs. When it enters the battlefield, it explores. I don't even know what the explore thing does yet necessarily. Reveal the top card of your library. Put that card in your hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter, then put it back. Put the card back or put it into your graveyard. Okay, when it enters the battlefield, you may mill 2 cards, 4 mana, 3/4. I mean, well, whatever, dude. I don't know why I'm doing it too much in a steady order though. Like, I should look at the black cards and always consider them. I feel like I'm so under pressure though. That's my weakness here. I'm too courteous that I want to not take too long for other people. Seeker of Sunlight explores. Activate only a sorcery. 1 mana, 1/1. I mean, that is the whole core mechanic here, but I'd rather get this. 6 mana, enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +2/+0 and indestructible. Man, the number of dinosaurs you're gonna have here is just my dream come true. Even for black, like, just eat your heart out here, but then you'd rather have a red dinosaur than a red dragon, because dragons have shit value on average. They're the opposite. Gets +2/+0, 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard. That's probably pretty likely to happen, actually. Until the end of the turn, target land you control becomes a 4/4 with reach and haste. If it's still a land, must be blocked this turn if able. Enters the battlefield, get top 6 cards in your library. You move a card from them onto the battlefield tapped. That could be pretty good, actually. Or that was even the one that was like defaulting to pick, I guess. Like, why would you take this when you can just do that at the end? I don't get it. This is like a filler card, I guess, if you... Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. When it dies, do something. I maybe end up picking too many minions, but that's my whole style of play too. And you would think that sort of mindset actually works better in drafts than anything else, but this is like the only way to convert gold to gems, let's say, because we'll get gems back. What equals like 10k gold is like 2,000 gems, or I forget. It can't be 5,000. I don't think it's half. When it enters the battlefield, attaches to a creature you control, gets... Okay, I don't want that. But there's nothing else you get, or this. As additional consequence, it smells like when a creature draws a card map token. I mean, maybe. You're gonna get more than you can use anyway, so you can just choose what to get rid of. Sideboard, even though sideboarding is not a mechanic I really use, like even in the best of 3, I never make one and I never adjust. I just kind of go in headstrong and do what I'm doing. Menace, at the beginning of your end step, if you just descended this turn, put a +1/+1. You descend each time a permanent card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, so that'd be like if you do the opposite interaction with exploring. Enters the battlefield or is put in the graveyard, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. That could, I guess, synergize with the explore thing of just whatever. When it enters the battlefield, you may draw a card. Real top 4 cards, you may put a creature card. That seems expensive, doesn't it? Creature card and or a land. Like, it's not bad, but some of these are a little bit mana intensive. But you know what I need are some mana generating minions. So I definitely need like a 2-to-1 ratio of green to black to justify that one is the primary and one is the secondary. And so here you may look at the top card library anytime, and whenever this creature attacks, it explores. Oh, that's actually kind of good. When armored kin card enters the battlefield, you may reveal a dinosaur from your hand. If you do, or if you control another dinosaur, you gain 3 life. Okay. Don't have to ask me twice to have dinosaurs. We're gonna get a Jeff Goldblum fucking avatar here. Like, what is this game, dude? We get Post Malone, we get My Little Pony. Like, at some point they're just starting to troll you. You wonder why it has like a 6 out of 10 on Steam. And I guess that's why people are getting pissed at all the crossovers that are very strange. Maybe there was a Star Wars one for some sort of sci-fi. It's like Fortnite, where they keep doing stuff every once in a while. Play as Spider-Man in Fortnite. Play as something. In a way, you could say, oh, that's a reflection of its popularity that they're able to do that. But on the flip side, it's like that's how you lose your popularity. If you abuse it too much and rely on that, then you're always stealing other IPs and stuff. Lord of the Rings and whatnot. Okay, whatever that is, I'm just simply not going to use it. I don't have... See, that's like a dead choice. Now, you could say you have to be that flexible, but... Okay, that's fine. If you have like 4 more permanent things later, auto-select. I mean, I don't want to do that, and I don't see the point in doing it. At least give me a land that does something. Sacrifice it. Discover 4. Destroy. Artifact or enchantment. Target creature explores, then explores again. I mean, I guess that probably would be worth doing. It's +1/+0, deals damage. Oh shit, wait, this would be like Master Rebuke. It's +1/+0, it deals damage equal to its power. The target creature an opponent controls. Yeah, I mean, I can't say no to that. The only kind of removal that I ever use is stuff like that. That depends on the board still. Whenever it attacks, target attacking creature Gains trample until end of turn. When it enters the battlefield, oh shit. 6 mana 7/7. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. But see, it's a 6 mana 7/7 that has no downsides. Try 2. I can't say no to that one. Yeah, we definitely have more green than anything else. I mean, we don't want that shit in there. Cavern Stomper. Okay, 6 mana, 6/6. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices 2 creatures. That could actually hurt me a little bit, depending on my position. Like, you're winning the game, and then you kind of feel like you just can't play it. 3 mana, 3/4. Destroy. Oh, wow. What a dynamic, amazing card that is also well statted. Reach and Trample, 3 mana, 4/5. What the fuck am I looking at? Or no, it's not a 3 mana. It's a 4 mana, 4/5, but that's still good. This is actually a tough decision. This is cool, but there's no... Wouldn't that mean that it would sacrifice itself if you don't have anything else too? That could be a problem. 4 mana, 4/5, or 3 mana, 3/4. I don't know. That's tough. Oh, what did I do? Uh-oh. Don't tell me I didn't take one. Oh no, I think I got it. What now? 5 mana, 5/4. Fine with me. Whenever it attacks, there are 4 more permanent cards. Okay, that's gonna be a recurring mechanic here. 7 mana, 5/5. Enters created 3/3. That looks pretty cool. In Necropolis, activate. Okay, just 5 mana, 7 mana is a little bit too much. I don't feel like you'll see that too often. 5 mana, return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. But why for 5? Discover 4. Exile cards from top of your library into exile non-land card. You can cast it without paying its mana cost, or put it into your hand. Non-land card with mana value of 4 or less. That, I don't know, it's too convoluted. Additional cost, sacrifice a creature, map thing, 6 mana, 6/6. Trample when it draws. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each dinosaur you control. I mean, this expansion is literally my dream come true. I can't even believe it. It's +3/+3 and trample. When it enters the battlefield, you may mill 2 cards. That looks really cool, actually. When it enters the battlefield, look at top 3 cards. Like, some of these are fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Length card text where it'll take me the whole 25 seconds just to read it, dude. If a creature would explore, instead you try 1, then it explores. I don't know what to do. Gonna self-mill myself. All creatures get -2/-2 till end of turn. If a creature... This is good because it kind of could act just as an AoE to kill weenie stuff like that. Until the end of turn, if a creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Nothing really well statted minions. I'll just go with it. See, I don't even look at everything. That's good enough for me. At least I have some good statted stuff. 4 mana, 4/3. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, create a 1/1 black fungus token with this creature can't block. I mean, never mind the effect. It's kind of just okay in and of itself. Always my standard. We kind of focus on black a little bit here. Sacrifice another creature or put an artifact on Vito's Inquisitor. Okay, it's a 4 mana, 3/3. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Each opponent... Okay, that could be potentially good. I don't know. There's cards that are more self-sufficient is the whole philosophy of Arena. Or, I mean, of a draft. Whenever it attacks, okay, give it a trample. You look at the top card. Whenever it attacks, it explores. Why do we get that sound just for that one? Until the end of turn... I don't really want that, but I mean, we can obviously take it out. Like, what number of lands should you really have here? Like 12 or something? With this exact number of, like, out of 40. See, in like a 60 card deck, you almost have 20, or at least I typically do. You should have maybe like 15, 12 to 15. 5. I'm not a big fan of that just because of the cost. Obviously, some of this stuff I can get rid of, but I'm going to be almost too lazy to do it. Yeah, I don't know how often that happens in this game, like where you can get 5 copies of the same card that you could normally only have 4 of. That was one of the fun things in Hearthstone, like you could have more than 2 of something that you otherwise couldn't in the normal course of the game. Yeah, that's fine. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample. My mouse is kind of fucking up. Let's see. Lost to a mouse in a mobile game with only 1 input button. When it enters the battlefield, distribute 3 1/1 counters among 2, 1, 2, 3 creatures you control for 4 mana. When it enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to the mana value of the exiled card used to craft it. Craft with creature. So it seems too convoluted though to do that. Why not just do a 6 mana 7/7 like that? The point is we should be winning these games on the board, but people always come up with these crazy actual synergistic combos that almost makes it feel like you're playing constructed in drafts from what we've seen, which is kind of crazy. I'm sure they have all these add-ons, deck trackers, this optimal metagaming shit, but still. You can say that in any card game, but this one especially seems just insane with how seriously people take it, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just surprising sometimes. Okay, I don't really even care what I get now. I'm kind of satisfied with what I have. Mill 2 cards. You may mill 2. 3 mana, 3/3. 4 mana. 4 reach. I don't know how much flying stuff there's gonna be. It doesn't seem like too much. Let's get that. Just more consistent statting. Does it say pick there because that would have been the default, or is it because I was mousing over it and sort of semi-clicking it, so then it knows to default to that? So now you get to Echo of Dusk. As long as there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard, you get +1/+1 and has lifelink. I mean, that's kind of a petty thing though, like it's a good benefit if you're gonna get it, but destroy artifact, maybe I need that because target creature gets +1/+0. Oh no, I need that. That's gonna be like the closest thing to Master's Rebuke that we have, but the +1 is completely meaningless. I'd rather just have it do the same effect, just do damage equal to your attack to a thing. The only kind of removal that I'm ever allowed to have, of course. This dude's crying tears of lava. Look at that imagery. Or wait, that's actually meant to be what they're all doing. This could be a cool raid in the hypothetical MMO that I keep positing as an idea. Get the guys who made that one game that everybody was losing their mind about on it. I forget now. Like one of the guys who made Brad McQuaid or something. One of the guys who made EverQuest was doing some other game and then it either flopped or it took forever for them to make. Like, it wasn't Atlas, it was something else. 3 mana, 3/1. When it enters the battlefield, it explores. Vigilance. Menace, End Stab, Descended, +1/+1. Target creature gets -X/-X. I mean, this guy has quite a few dynamic effects for a 1-cost minion, so I can't argue with that. Flash, when it enters the battlefield, attached to creature. I mean, I'll get it, but I'm not probably going to use it. But yeah, I should just put some of these things automatically in the sideboard because of what a clown show it is. This game sort of has an understated presentation to it that sometimes is a good thing, but sometimes leaves a little bit to be desired. +3/+3 and trample. I mean, I could have a million of those. Speaking of having, you know, more than 4 of something, which I obviously don't even, but that'll be my win condition. See, I don't look for win conditions in drafts because I don't think you're gonna really be able to support it. I barely do that in constructed because I just don't like playing like that anyway. +2/+1, discard a card, something. Menace, okay, that's fine. So this will be the same thing. When it dies, try 1, create a treasure token. Don't really care too much about that. We're gonna have way too many cards in the 3-4 cost area. Now you get this one, Scythe. Again, I don't want those really. I'll even just do it right now just to show. Get 12 seconds, put the black card, sacrifice a creature. if I get a lot of those tokens, that can maybe be somewhat valuable. Okay, garbage. Like, why are they giving us basic lands though? That doesn't normally happen, right? Because they normally either give you specific lands that have other effects that enter the battlefield tapped and this and that, because you can always just get the lands at the end. What the fuck? So that's what almost made me realize that, or in my first ever draft, it made me pissed because I'm like, oh shit, I didn't get enough lands or something. So I don't get it. They make this aspect kind of unclear because like, did it add the lands automatically? 9 and 8. Now that's not even what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like maybe 10 and 5. Right, 9 and 8. I'll take my chances, even though it sometimes bites me in the butt. 1, 2, and of course they have to be different pictures. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll go black, swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we could do more than that, but let me consider what I want to do first. Just get rid of some garbage first of all. So for example, that thing's okay, that thing's okay. Like, first of all, let's look at stuff that we have multiple copies of. Okay, this one's fine. This one's fine. If it's a dinosaur, it wins a point with me. If it's well statted, it wins a point with me. So none of these things are missing that criteria. Having 3 of those is arguably superfluous, but I'm sure there's other things that are not minions that we can get rid of instead. Spelunking. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay, that's fine, I guess. But it's so expensive, like, I don't know. Enters the battlefield, get top 6 cards, you may put a land card onto the battlefield tapped. I don't mind getting more lands this way. Reveal the top cards, you may put a creature and a land among them into your hand. Okay, I don't need 3 of those, I can just do like 1 of them. What else? Final strike. Okay, that's definitely important. That's good. Okay, that I like because it's an AoE basically. This one I don't really feel like I need 2 of. Let's just put 1 of them. Sacrifice another. Wait, didn't I have 2 of these and then I swear I got a second one. Gets +3/+3 and trample till end of turn for 2. We could maybe do 1 of those. Malamet Brawler. Whenever it attacks, okay, that's fine. Until end of turn. A land that could be maybe like a surprise finisher or something nice. Additional cost, sacrifice it. Target creature explores. I don't really care about that. As long as there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard. Like, it's okay. 2 mana, 2/2. When it enters, you may mill 2 cards. I mean, that kind of works into trying to get these 4 cards in there. Creature, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so you have to get rid of 8 cards though, and I'm a little bit confused as to how to do that. So let's just do it for the sake of getting rid of anything that has multiple copies, even though I don't really want to do that. In fact, I won't even do it for that one. Fuck, what do I get rid of? 3 cards left. Because that's like the removal card that I'm relying on so much. So you have that, you have this. Have a decent top heavy thing, end game sort of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we could get rid of like 1 black, or 1 green and 2 black. 1 green and 2 black. It's +3/+0. I don't know. All these seem kind of good in their own way. 3/3. That's fine. Too many of these stupid things. Like, they're not bad, but fuck. 4 mana, 3/3. A lot of these effects aren't really gonna end up happening, I guess. Let's get rid of maybe 1 of these, even though I don't want to, because that 3 to 4 point is where I kind of want to dominate the board and have the highest chance to actually do that, but I guess I just won't be able to. Some of this shit is gonna be hard to use though, because I only have 5 black total. And so two cards actually require double. So maybe I should get rid of them for that reason alone, but I won't. This guy I like because he's just very dynamic for the cost. I can't decide here what to get rid of. I want to get rid of like 2 black cards. Come on. 4 mana, 4/3. Sacrifice another creature artifact. Yeah, menace. Yeah, that's not really that good, I guess. Okay, 1 more. That one's fine. The beginning of the end step, if you descended, put a +1/+1. Sacrifice a creature or an artifact. I'm probably not going to be even doing that. Okay, that's fine. Add to decks. Can you just do that though? Like, I don't have a lot of those cards. Or no, that's the fuck me. That's the whole point of doing a 10k draft, that I always was sort of, what is all this? Buy time with blockers, removal, life. I don't know what all this is. Echoes of the Dead, going down, Dinosaurs of the Sun Empire. Yeah, what is black and green? Fungal Festering. Muck up the battlefield with sticky creatures while you fill your graveyard. Once you've descended enough to power your side up, start grinding your way through the opposing blockers. As you drag a spell over the battlefield, the lands, yeah. So at least I'm happy about some of the statting that we have, but I ended up doing some arguable mistakes just with respect to not really keeping enough in the middle. I have too many at the high end and too many at the low end, maybe, or like too many of like one of each kind. You want to commit to something crazy. Or wait, is it like a best of 3 between one guy? I thought it was, oh, maybe that's how it works. It's like a best of 3, but then you play 3 also. Yeah, I guess I can deal with this even though I won't be able to play this guy right away. In fact, that was probably a mistake because you get to, like, this dude is worth the 10k draft in and of himself. So, like, why the fuck would you ever get that? Okay, that was a big mistake because now I just can't play anything. Forest Cycling, discard the card, search for library for forest card, reveal, put it in your hand. I mean, I kind of need that as much as I... Whatever, yeah, we'll do it by the picture. As much as I would like to keep that, it's just not worth it right now. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1/2 colorless gnome artifact tokens. Okay, we can go spelunking, we can do this. Look at the top 6 cards, put a land card among them onto the battlefield tapped. This is, when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay, I don't have any land in my hand, so I won't worry about that right now. I guess I forgot about this aspect of it. That I have to play a best of 3 with just this guy alone. Okay, definitely put a black because I'm missing it. That's where some of this stuff actually is helpful as far as cycling, because you're really going to be searching for the black stuff, and that is going to come in handy. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, okay, I'm not going to be doing it quite yet, but good, at least get something on the board. So my land situation is actually looking pretty positive. The only problem is I need 1 more black to play some of these cards, but I don't even have them yet. Okay, that's good statting. Like, see, how are you gonna overcome all this shit? That's the thing. This is good. Need to have stuff just go in the graveyard. So how fitting. If you actually destroy the stuff that I'm putting on the board, you're playing right into my hands by giving all these things other buffs and stuff. If it attacks, there are 4 more permanent cards, put a +1/+1 on target creature, and that would happen every time too. That's obviously a mechanic that they're sort of forcing down your throat. Oh, look how much this guy likes the little Igor, whatever clown. He's giving me the side eye over there. Even PvZ Heroes does a better job with these, how they kind of look scared and stuff when they're about to die. They keep changing their expressions and stuff. So he's a white and black. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, he gets death touch and lifelink until end of turn. Put a dread counter on Grasping Shadows. Okay, do I have something that can just remove a... Just destroy one? Oh yeah, like even this I could theoretically do. Enters the battlefield, search for library, gain 2 life. Okay. Remove a dread counter, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone. Well, let's just still keep trying to flood the board, I guess, for now. This is, you may mill 2 cards. We're putting a tremendous amount of pressure on the board, to be sure. Could be playing right into his hands as far as an AoE, maybe that -2 thing, but it won't kill anything but the 1. It's not a bad spot. This is often how these games go, where you think, you know, there's no way I could possibly lose right now, but they do something crazy. So now, when it attacks, but it's not going to maybe get the chance to attack, I don't know. Menace. Mill 2 cards. That would give this guy the effect still. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm short like 1 land. Damn. Mill 2, so that's actually good to get some of these effects off. Or wait a second. Oh, because one of them wasn't actually relevant, I guess. Your creature has, you may look at... Wait, what? Oh, you have to still go out of your way to actually do that. Beginning of your end step if you descended this turn, so it's going to do it still for me. I guess it's okay. Forget about the enchantments. Just, he's gonna let me go face though too. If you would have traded that in. So now when he attacks, he's going to get Death Touch and Lifelink. Now Lifelink could be really fucking annoying, but I can still block it. I'll just trade into it then, because he's gonna get the Lifelink bonus anyway. Then I'll hit you for... That is a really good card though, I mean. Okay, dude. Create a couple of tokens, fine. Fuck's sake. So even when it says attacks alone, it doesn't matter how many things you have out there. As long as it's the only one that attacks, I guess it'll still get that benefit. Oh, here we go, dude. By destroying his 1 minion, you see I activated this crazy OTK fucking literal god tier combo from Constructed. Amazing. Two. I mean, I could destroy one of those, which I probably should do, but I don't really know. Reveal the top 4 cards, put a creature in there, put a land card. You could do this, equip it to what happens when it attacks? Whenever this creature attacks, it explores. Okay, we'll get something actually. Put a creature and a land among them, okay? That's fine. Somebody's gonna just get totally milled out, I bet. You'd have to block these like with multiple things. You would think that should be okay to do, but who knows? Right, you can sack your whole board to trade into both of those, which is probably pretty worth it. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm surprised he's even letting me do this though. Wait, why did it buff like multiple things? You would think you would have made a point to try to trade into that just so I can't keep doing this. Oh, here we go, dude. I don't mind that even. Okay, go face. It's the heals that are really fucking doing it to me. And now I can't destroy the artifact because I gave up the one thing that could have potentially done that. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other dinosaur you control. Which actually is not going to be that many here. Got more fucking fungus than anything else. And I'm not talking about my room. Haha, I'm Asmongold 2.0. Or even that should be 1 because he's... Oh, each other. Okay, Menace you can't even block. This you'd have to double block. These you could try to block. Like, I'm just trying to go in, but the life steal is gonna win him the game. I should have gotten rid of that sooner. Okay, that's fine with me. You can take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then even if you do attack with that death touch, you'll trade in, but I don't even have to do it like that, really. It's taking a while. Is it actually going to be like that? So in an attempt to play the best of 3 or like 3 games at most, I'm going to end up playing like 9 or something, but whatever. Okay, you're pretty low, but I can't really offset the healing, I guess. Amazing how much that one thing can fucking wreck you, dude. So stupid. Remove a dread counter, draw a card, you lose 1 life. You should be pretty close to just dying here, but I guess not. You have Menace, you have whatever, 4, 3. I would have just traded into that though, a long time ago. His hand's sort of burnt out, but I don't like my position still. They always do some crazy shit. 2 mana, 4, 3, don't mind if I do. Okay, this game is taking entirely too long. Like, this is gonna be the problem. Even when I tried to do the shorter of the 2, I didn't realize it was like this. When I enter Scry, 2 can't be blocked. Could be relevant maybe next turn. The rebuke thing could actually be pretty good. So you could try to trade in, I guess would be fine. So the lesson here is that this guy with power 2 or less, so if you trade the 4/3, then you can just bypass all this dumb shit as far as those 2/2s. Okay, get rid of that. Or Menace. Oh shit, look how far he's going out of his way though. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He's double blocking the Menace, but why is he keeping that 4/3 around? They keep spawning stuff. Okay. So that's fine. Okay, let's go, dude. I hate playing like feeling like I'm in a rush, but I didn't realize what this is going to be. Oh, please. If I lose now, I'm not going to be happy. So he still has the stupid lifelink thing, which I don't mind letting him even hit my face with it. You would think you wouldn't want to do it because you'd be more worried about just dying. Ironic. You would try not to heal because it can get you killed because you'd rather block more than that. But you can't block this 7/7 with the 2. You do have some other beefy stuff out there though. What? I mean, at least it costs 5, which there's plenty of better black removal than that. Okay, this is good. I mean, I'd be kind of stunned. Or even this is great because you can just... Gets +1/+0 until end of turn, deals damage equal to its power. This is gonna be damage equal to its power to the thing. To either of these. Right, so that should just kill it. He's still not gonna die though somehow. Even this dude alone is gonna be enough to kill you, but... Oh, look at this. He's roping in fear. So I guess it's 3 like best of 3 things. Put a... Oh, wait, no, but you still should die. I don't know. You're taking so long, man. Okay, you can still attack now. You go like this. Okay, we get it. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna win the next one though. That's the problem. Even though I like the best of 3 thing, and I wouldn't fuck around with the thing. You know, I'm not the type to worry about the whatever sideboarding and stuff, just out of a sense of honor. It's not even because I'm so cocky and overconfident because I just won that one. I just never do that. Look at this guy try-harding and sideboarding. It doesn't mean it's gonna go that way for me because he didn't have, like, they always have these crazy synergies though. Like, I didn't have much of a synergy. Some of the buffing and spawning stuff was cool, but they have like too many environments and shit. So like next time I should definitely sack the guy at 3/4 to destroy his enchantment or artifact or whatever. Especially the one that was giving him lifelink. It would have been a lot sooner if it wasn't for that. Magic is for everyone, and their sponsors see that. Like, oh yeah, My Little Pony wants to offer you a fucking deal, dude. I like the amount of land, but I don't like the hand, so I can't really decide. This is decent, but again, you're putting yourself in an awkward spot where you're not going to be able to really do anything for a while. I still can't believe Hearthstone cocked up that one mechanic of all things. Just not being able to let you see your card backs on demand. Or yeah, I didn't even notice that. This guy's the ultimate eye. He's got a third eye, I guess you could say. Where he has the same guy in all 3 of them. That's kind of cool, at least. Aesthetically consistent. Okay, this effect isn't going to come into play for a while, but at least we get something on the board. We definitely need more mana here. Land. Okay, that's not too good. +3/+3 and trample. I mean, you may as well do it just because this is getting annoying already. Like, there's just nothing I can do, so I'd rather do that than nothing. So what could end up happening is the black could kind of mess me over because you feel kind of like you're not going to get the land for that necessarily. I could mill myself out to make this guy a 4/3, but I have 15 lands in there. 15 out of 40 cards is a pretty good ratio, dude. It's almost half of your deck. I guess I'm just always spoiled by the mana generating minions though. Oh, here we go, the lifesteal. That's his favorite card in the fucking game, and I can get rid of it right now, which I probably will. I'm sick of it already. We do have a couple of removal cards, at least the rebuke and stuff. I'll use this to get rid of that because that's the most annoying card in this whole deck, and I just can't deal with it. This thing is fine. But you can't attack in and then do it, obviously. But the longer I wait, the more this lifesteal is still gonna fuck me over. Or maybe you have to wait till we get something out that's actually stronger. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh yeah, nobody ever does that. Like, you can, oh my god, at least he wasted 5 mana on like a 3 mana thing, so that's a good overspenditure by him. Now it's beneficial for him not to attack with both just so he can get the lifesteal out of it, I guess, because he already knows how aggressive my style of play can be. Okay, what happens even now? You go like remove a dread counter, you end up taking damage. Damn, this is a really shitty start though. I mean, put a land. It's very important to get a black land out here, or really just any land, but like, okay, this guy's good, this guy's okay, this chick is okay. Yeah, is that a name that people use? Like, there's a lot of people named Dawn, but are there people named Dusk? I've never really heard of it. That's a kind of a cool name for a girl. Create a 1/1 colorless gnome artifact token. I don't really have anything here that I can do. Descend 4. I guess I should just do both of these and just wait. Now the problem is we might, oh shit, I thought I could do both. We might lose, or yeah, but then we can still win the next one. But then that ruins my speed running pace. I want to win 6-0. Like, I guess this one isn't really all that much faster, but I do like the whole best of 3 aspect of it, so I can't mind that. Or imagine if this was the whole 10K format just against one person, and this counts as the 3 matches. Yeah, I'm already feeling like this one's slipping away. This because we had too slow of a start. The whole point of what I'm doing is like, you gotta put stuff out there quickly and efficiently. When his board's better than mine, and he has obviously all this other crazy enchantments and combo stuff, it's just not gonna happen for me. I just have to summon something really big, which I'm not even close to being able to do right now. I do have a bit of removal, but I'm not going to be able to use it either. I can only do one or the other, not only because of mana consideration, but also dead weight. More like my whole deck, because it's all... Apparently you need like 30 land out of a 40 card deck to actually make this happen. I could use this effect, but there's no point. Alright, we got the point. Hit me in the face for 6. I'm not worried about it. Why would you even do that? You could have hit me with both. I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. Questioning my opponents and trash talking them even when I'm often losing to them. So you should have 4, right? So you should be able to do both of those, unless my math is wrong yet again. We're not getting these mill effects off by having stuff in the graveyard. You know, we just need something with Death Touch so we can do equal to its power. That should still count as trying to kill you that way. So yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this one. I could just probably tell you that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 mana total. You would think black is my favorite color based on that, but it is certainly very interesting. I don't even know exactly what that is in the middle that they're looking at, but the nightmare before Thanksgiving, am I right? Okay, hurry up, bro. Whenever he's roping, that means he's about to concede, though. That's what we learned about this guy. That's just the problem for me. If I do an ordinary 10K draft, it could be like... It would take me like 2 weeks to do it or something, and then I wouldn't be able to... Indestructible, okay. Then I wouldn't be able to finish it, or it sometimes resets or something in the meantime. The 4/4 with reach and haste for only 2, and then I could use that to deal damage to something, I guess. That could be worth it, I suppose. Or it says it's still a land, but now it won't actually matter. Reach, haste must be blocked. But there's no point, I guess. Shit. I miscalculated again. I thought you could use that too, but because it counts as a land, and you still could, but I guess it's just you would end up well, that would have been fine actually if you tapped it, so I don't know what happened there. Okay, I'm pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to lose this one. Actually, I hate doing that though. There could be some epic Yu-Gi-Oh-esque comeback in the cards for me. That one's fine because now see, couldn't you have attacked with everything and you would have pretty much guaranteed that you're gonna win, because I don't have enough targets, period. Even if I block this, I don't know. When the Sandwing enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Okay. That thing's gonna have at least a block. I could do this, but it's not gonna be enough to really do anything. I should be mathematically dead no matter what, but somehow these people have a tendency to clown up a little bit. Or maybe with the life steal, if I got from that, it would have been good, but I didn't even get it. So, okay, it's an epic final match here, best of 3. Let's do reach on there, this one on there, this one on there, so he'll hit me for still enough, obviously, to kill me. I guess his sideboarding paid off. Maybe I should learn a lesson. But the real lesson there is just that I didn't have enough fucking lands to do anything, dude. I bet this guy likes that flying squirrel deck based on his name, too. I am intrigued by his commitment to that one aesthetic here, the avatar and everything. I didn't even see his card back the first game. You can draft with other players, you can click your name and show everybody in your pod. Now that's what I call pod racing. Ha ha. Obligatory Star Wars reference every episode because of how much I clown some of them, at least. I think it's such a retcon fiesta. I don't even need to see a lot of the new series and stuff to say that. Like, it's just so clear that that's obviously what a lot of things are gonna be. We can make a 4/4 here for just 2, which is actually pretty good value. I mean, even if it's only temporary, it can definitely put a lot of pressure. And the fact that it must be blocked is even better. Yeah, this is an amazing card. It would be a de facto removal card for any dinky thing he summons now. You go here, you go here. That one can only be moderately annoying, but it's always the other one that fucks me over when I decide to, when he gets all the life steal and stuff from it. That'll be like the rebuke thing, or yeah, speaking of which, use it as removal. Just do it. Alright, so it must be blocked, which means you just must go face. And then that'll also trample through. So not that big of a deal, but it was only 2 mana. We do have this one as well to use in the future. Might have been better to use it on that. I have almost enough mana to even play this too, but not quite. When it enters the battlefield, surveil 2. Okay, something. You draw a card, then you may put a land from your... Okay, good. Oh shit, now I would be able to do that, but I just can't do it this turn. This is 2 out of 8. Then for each card on the top of your library, draw a card and you lose 3 life. Whenever you draw a card, if there were 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, your opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. I mean, it's kind of a convoluted condition to reach, I suppose. This could be a Yu-Gi-Oh artifact. The Millennium Puzzle. It's the Millennium Calendar. Create a 1/1 token for 5, though. Okay, can I please display this dude, please? Thank you. Now at least I can use his rebuke capability to kill this thing. And then that'll be fine. I can block it. He's going to have a removal card here clearly. Whenever you tap or untap, put that many time counters, double the number of time counters. When there are 1,000 or more, sacrifice each... What the fuck? Yeah, make him think he's gonna win because of that, and then we'll just destroy it with this. It could get out of hand really quickly, though. When there are 1,000 or more, sacrifice them, they lose 1,000 life. Quite an interesting... There aren't too many cards that I've seen like that in this game, though, like as far as a straight win condition idea. Indestructible. Then why didn't you attack with it, dude? Enters the battlefield. Okay. I mean, this is the higher attack value, so I almost feel compelled to do that, but... keep making that same mistake of not, you know, you should do it because it could be his whole way of winning the game, but you can block it with both. I'd be fine with that, I guess. But now I'm just in total top deck mode, so I have enough land, but now I just need more. Or he'll just tank it, really? This guy's not as scary as he looks. I can't believe that. I'm joking about all the different tie-ins and crossovers that they have, and then they throw some Jurassic Park thing at me. I log in one time and I see My Little Pony, then the next time I see Jeff Goldblum. I don't know if I'm getting trolled or this is like really the business model that they're going for, dude. Oh god. You should just attack because you have nothing to lose, but I guess you're just dumb. Now, you could attack with this because it's still going to take a little bit for you to sacrifice the target creature gets X for X is its power. Or would that somehow save this? Okay, maybe that didn't seem like the best idea, but +1/+1 if you descend it, okay. And it has Menace too, which could be pretty good. Now he's going to come back and actually win. And sometimes I'm too overly eager to attack in situations like that, but I don't like just sitting around and doing nothing either. I always criticize other people for doing that. -2/-2. Oh, but I mean, I guess I don't appreciate the fact that that applies to your own stuff too. Oh god, now I can't do shit the whole game. I do have tremendous amounts of mana, but now all my top end things, when you need them, you're not going to get them. Even as expensive as that is, it can be worth it in these kind of slow-paced end games that we sometimes find ourselves in. Craft with artifact, okay. Damn it. I guess I can't complain about this guy's deck too much. Like, it was good, but it wasn't like anything over the top and crazy. So I should just tank it this turn, I guess. Not really much I can do. Again, I don't get why you're attacking with those other ones. I only have one card in my hand too, so like, what am I supposed to do with that? I could do this, but I almost should do it, I guess. Or you know what you could do? You could sacrifice it and then kill everything besides the 6/7, which will even include my own stuff, but like, would he know exactly what I'm trying to do with this? It is pretty good because it'll kill all those little bot things. Wow, what a play. I still can't do a damn thing to him though. This would be good like with the shrines or something, the ones that, oh no. That lifelink thing has carried him this whole existence here. So it was a good thing when it transforms, so then he starts losing life instead of gaining it from it. Or like he loses 1 to draw a card or something every turn. +3/+3 and trample. I mean, I could do that to like trade in. Yeah, go ahead and attack, but he's gonna have some other shit up his sleeve. Like all these enchantments and spells and crazy things that people do, although technically creatures are spells too, but that's just deceptive. That touch and lifelink, which neither of that really matters too much. maybe you shouldn't do it so early because now he can react with something, but basically if he can react, I lose. Even if he doesn't, I still probably lose because he has 4 cards and I have none. He has a lot of mana too, just to be able to do shit. Oh my god. I think maybe if I had waited, I would have been able to do something. This card is so annoying, man. And I had the chance to destroy it in multiple of these games, but it obviously didn't help. Hanging on by a thread, but it feels wrong to give up. Fuck. Okay, dude, that's the MVP of this match, at least. We started off pretty strong. Maybe his sideboarding adjustments really did make the difference, as much as I make fun of them or don't like to do them myself. So what do we have here? 3. Does it even say that? Play best of 3 matches and receive prizes based on how many you win. It doesn't even say how many though. Oh no, it says it here. 2 games remaining. By which I mean it could be up to like 6 games remaining, because obviously if it goes like that. I don't know why I had in my head that I legitimately would only play 3 games. It's super high stakes. So this was always going to be, we'll play well the first game and win, and then we'll choke the other 2. Okay, 2 green. We did get a pretty good use out of this, at least. The AoE. Right, we pretty much cleared his board. Good amount of land. Not enough actual minions out here, but I guess I'll deal with it. As much as I'm not a fan of blue, that is a pretty sick card back, I must say. So we can do this. I haven't really gotten value out of it yet. It takes too long to get to that point. Power is equal to the total number of exile cards used to craft it. You can make this a 4/4. Not really worth it yet. Oh, here we go. This is my kind of card. 3 mana, 6/6. Whenever it attacks while you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. So all he has to do is play another dinosaur. Not like that's so crazy of a condition to reach. You may look at 6 cards. You may put a land battlefield tapped. Draw a card. You may put a land card onto the battlefield. Yeah, it's gonna have to be black, which almost doesn't matter. So all you have to do is play a dinosaur, and then you can do whatever you want. So why is that so crazy to do? 3 mana, 6/6, dude. Whenever another dinosaur enters the battlefield, you may have its base power become equal to the creature's power till the end of the turn. Yeah, this is fine. If you descended this turn, so we got that value out of that one pretty, like a lot last game. Or the last match overall. Now we just need some high value things. And this is going to be pretty hard to deal with, I must say. Discover 3. It's +1/+1 and has trample. I mean, I try to play on the board and take advantage of the dinosaurs, and this is what I get, dude. This is exactly the kind of playstyle I wanted to go for. One's a 4/4, it must be blocked, but it wouldn't really save me. Is there something I could just play, like, quickly? Even if I did, I'm gonna lose to the trample probably alone. Holy shit, dude. Okay, this was just a bad, unlucky match, though. It doesn't mean they're all gonna go like this. I don't know what this is even supposed to be. like a rock golem, but it looks so featureless almost. Okay, we still have a chance to make an epic comeback and win the next two, kind of like the last guy just did to me. You're gonna die from the trample alone. But no amount of defeat could ever make me want a sideboard. If your timer fuse run down, okay, I know. The point is, if he gets that thing out there, that gives me an idea of something to craft, though. I would love to use that. And of course, I'm always going to have dinosaurs out there. Or who even cares if it gets a stun counter? It can just be good value to block alone. So this is not a bad hand, I guess. But a lot of the things get sort of late game value. You have to have too many things in your graveyard. Which isn't that hard to do, but you're not going to start off like that at least. We paid 4,000 gold for each of these fucking pumpkins over here. Food creature has, you may look, so you can just play it, leave it there. You get a little bit of love for both of them. Swamp cycling 2, search for a card for a swamp card, put it on the hand, shuffle. I mean, I guess I could do that if I'm really short on lands, but as long as you control an artifact, it gets +1/+0 and has haste. Come on, just let me get off to a good start. He did something really in my face last game, though. Not only because he wins, like, that's fine, but the fact that he did it in, like, exactly the way that I would typically want to do it. Whenever it attacks, explores, fine. I'm really taking advantage of these mechanics as much as I should. So we can't play this for a while. We could do the swamp cycling when it enters the battlefield, it explores. This is good as a removal card. I mean, I could even do it here just to get rid of that. Which might even be worth it, even though it doesn't really seem to be worth it. Not like I couldn't block it. Okay, he's gotten out to a much slower start at least. No 3 mana 6/6 or whatever it was. Proportionally, that's even better than a 4 mana 7/7. When it enters, distribute 3 1/1 counters. It's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It explores. Draw a card, put it on top of your library or into your graveyard. So I still don't really care. Like, unless you can. Well, actually. Now I should maybe care a little bit. Wait, so he's gone all... Wait a second. I guess just everybody's using that. It's kind of cute, but it's unlikely to actually lead to a victory in this kind of thing. The game's not going to last long enough. So I could block and kill it with this, and if he doesn't do it, then I can use my little rebuke equivalent to do the same, and hopefully that could be fine. Like, just do that, and then he's completely burnt out with his hand. Five, 2. Okay, that's fine, I guess. 6, 4. So now anything I attack with is going to be a problem for sure. Like, I'll just go like that. So you can certainly block him, no problem. I can get rid of his artifacts as well. In the sense that, you know, if it really gets to that point, unless he does some crazy OTK combo here now off the top deck. Heart of Sanctity. I like how some of those cards are real too, like from the show, but they work completely different. Like you have to exile everything in your whole deck and life and existence, break up with your girlfriend, quit your job, and to Card of Sanctity will give you like 2 cards, whereas in the show it just gives you 6 cards just for the fuck of it. Craft creatures, 7/7. Oh, here we go, dude. It could be very hard to deal with, I guess. Creature you control gets +2, +0, and indestructible till end of turn. Wait a second, I still can't do it? Okay, I can't do anything, I guess, now. How many turns would it mathematically take for him to do that? Like, it still would be a lot. And I'm doubting he's going to have too much support for it in this kind of random hodgepodge of attack. You may pay 2 when you do deal damage. Oh, no. Or, oh, no. Thankfully, that's not a dinosaur. But still, no, but still, couldn't he have done better? Couldn't he have done it, like... weird? Okay, I'll trade into that then. 4/3. I don't know how much I'm really gonna be able to take advantage of that. Dude, if you beat me because of the time thing, then I almost don't even care. Enters the battlefield, it explores, 5. It seems like a waste, but somehow I like the effects of the other two, so... The old ball and chain. Okay, 4/3, 7/7, everything's okay. Can I actually get to the point where I can actually play something here, though? That would be kind of important. It's +2, +0, and indestructible. So give me this one then. Which sadly wouldn't even kill anything, though, still. Fuck. That's why you should have kept the other one around, so you would have had to attack something or just deal with it. Damn it. My position isn't bad, but if I can't get rid of that 7/7, I just lose the game. If he attacks with the 4/3, I can block it. If he attacks with the 7/7, I don't know what to do, though. I could still... I mean, I could kill either one, but I can't kill both. Would you attack? Because then I... yeah, you're too much of a pussy. +3, +3, and gains trample till end of turn. So that means that this would be something you kind of have to deal with a little bit. Maybe I'm sort of overcommitting to that, but fuck it, dude. Equip for 2. Okay, go like this. You can either sack something or you can just get trampled to death here. It's up to you. Like, getting it up to 1,000 is no small task, dude. Oh shit, you're gonna actually let me do it. I'm in a really good spot now, I feel like. This thing can go on maybe here, I don't know. We did do the descent, so we'll get a little 1/1. Still got a little bit too much health for me to just finish him off, though. I can get rid of that anytime I want, and I might live to regret that, but not doing it when I had the chance. Thankfully, he's not getting a whole lot of shit, though, or is he just doing that to show off how much useless mana he has? Oh, shit. Or does something bad happen when he gets destroyed that I... No, I don't know why. I feel like if I do it, I'll be playing into his hand somehow. Boy, you sure know how to take... Oh no, this is the guy who ruined me last time. Fuck off. I'm the only one who's allowed to play very well statted minions. It's not a big deal. You just have to win 2 in a row, and this one is actually okay. He wants me to do this one so that I can... I don't know what he wants, actually. Just so I can't get rid of the artifact. At least I have the option of doing it, although now I don't know. That's actually good because now he won't have anything else. So even if he does attack with this, it won't be able to move, right? I don't know how long the stun thing lasts, but if a permanent thing, remove it would become untapped. Oh, okay, so just like being frozen, like a one-turn thing. I'm still not worried about this stupid thing. As far as I can do it anytime I want, but just if he has a removal card for this, then like imagine how long that would take to actually win from that though. Still, if it happens, then you can have it, dude. At least it'd be an exciting way to lose. Here we go, dude. You may also untap 2 tapped artifacts. Okay. Damn it. Creature has, you may look top card in your library at any time. Oh yeah, I forget about that. Or no, I don't want to do that yet. Target a creature. But why? And whenever it attacks, it explores. But where is the thing? You may, oh, I'm just doing it, I guess, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna lose whenever the game drags out like this. I don't know what to do. You have to get it to 1,000 and then wait till the next turn and then sacrifice it, right? You can't just do it all at once. You'd have to untap it, which maybe he's getting ready to do that with this crazy combo here, but I'm just giving him false hope. Like, you're not actually going to be able to do it. 4/4, you can easily sack into it. It's fine, dude. Just relax. These games can go on so long that somebody actually will get milled out, though. That's the whole beauty of it. Especially when that's one of the core mechanics here. Cover 3. He's got the crazy trample. Dousing device. Another artifact. So I can still trade it. I don't know what the excitement is about. I just need something else to block the 9/7, but the fact is this guy has just been the bane of my existence. Like, I just can't deal with him. Every time he plays him, he just wins. Not gonna gain 4 life. Put it on the battlefield, yes. So he's still got a ways to go with respect to the thing, so I won't do it yet, or I can't even do it yet. I have to sack it for the thing, but at least he'll be stunned after that. Okay, you probably should take your chances there. Put a stun counter. It makes it seem like he's already stunned before he even does that, but the 3 damage target creature doesn't actually matter, does it? I'll still have 1 HP left. Okay. Is there something I could do to finish this guy off, or at least he won't be able to attack me next turn? So I have 2 turns to come up with a solution for this guy, and I just can't figure it out. Enter the battlefield, create a 3/3. Exactly the worst thing you could get too. It's something that is a very high cost thing, but it's not even that well statted. Or it splits it into 2. Whenever it attacks, you'll get this stupid effect. You can see the top card of your thing. That's fine. It's just too late. Like, I'm not gonna be able to survive this now. Or when all else fails, he'll come in with this fucking Millennium Puzzle thing. It is getting close now, as much as I wasn't taking it seriously. So when does it untap? It'll untap in his next turn, so I might just win, actually, off the back of this. He got a little bit too greedy, even though I even said it was the right play. He was clearly just sniping me, and that's why I decided to trick him, of course. Oh, shit. There really shouldn't be anything he can do. Enters the battlefield, try to... I'm not even doing it to try to BM, just in case he does some crazy shit. I want to make sure what's happening. Okay, we gotta win this. So both games have been epic, though. Both sets have gone into a best of 3 final match. That one was actually suitably epic, though. It almost didn't seem like I could win. As soon as he got that big thing out there, I had no way of dealing with it. But he kind of dealt with it himself by stunning it. Maybe the biggest mistake he could have made, because I couldn't have gotten through it no matter what I did. So even though that stun is easy to work around, because you're going to have a ton of dinosaurs, I do feel like... Now, this is already too slow of a start, but I've had like some awful hands, so I'll just deal with that. There might not even be anything that requires 2 green here, right? There's only things that require 2... whatever, 2 black, or I don't know. Hello, he can't hear. Oh yeah, I gotta log into my thing here. My Twitch, hang on. I always forget to do that. Or generally it's not necessary, like I said, because I could just log in. Somebody's playing Diablo 4 on the front page. But why? I don't know how they decide that. Like, it's not the same for me as it is for somebody else, so it's something about my front page. But then again, I'm not even logged in, so I don't know. Do this. Okay, hang on. You need to discard at the end. I don't need to do anything. Make this poor sucker wait all day for me. But yeah, at least these were sort of epic matches. Okay, just go play the swamp. Or no, I shouldn't do that. Or maybe I should do it, but it seems like a total waste. I don't actually mind that card, all things considered. It's just... It's very... I don't know, you have to play it with some sort of sense of purpose. Okay, let's actually focus now. When Plundering Power enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Or yeah, you can just use it as a straight up removal card. Just do it and then they're forced to block, which I do like. This is also just fine though. When it enters the battlefield, you reveal a dinosaur card from your hand. Of course I didn't have one. Did a math exam. Okay, this is a little bit annoying. Like, when I'm losing on the board of all people, you know I'm going to lose the game because that's just not acceptable. So force one of them to block, attack into the other, but I guess you won't know. Let's actually wait. Mill 2, sure. We haven't really gotten a ton of value out of those effects that are like, oh, if you have like 4+ things in the graveyard. You would think that's my specialty, getting stuff killed. Trading on the board and everything. Everybody wants to clown you with this shit, but even when they're winning, it's not because of that. Okay, make a 4/4, force him to block. Wouldn't really be that big of a deal though still. Put a land card on the battlefield, sure. I've been sort of rolling in land some of these games, but then I can't do anything with it. I still want to wait though. I wanted it to be that one that we end up blocking, forcing to block, but I can't really do anything about that right now. Last 30 minutes went way too quick. Okay, he's just flooding the board like crazy, dude. What is this, a water deck? Now that I can just easily block. +2/+1. Oh shit, I can't. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. At least, in fact, he got rid of the weakest target, right? The 2/2. So now it would give me incentive to maybe do that. Or I could get rid of... Oh, this is actually perfect. If I could do these two together. Ah, see, I knew my patience would pay off. Now I kill both of those, and then I force him to trade into there. So what an epic god tier play that was. Actually, a goated turn right there. Fuck me. Yeah, we get it. Do the auto tap. Reach and haste. Just by simply being patient, that presented itself. I would have had, and even these I can attack with because he's forced to block the other one. Now that's the kind of thing that should potentially win you the game in a draft setting where he doesn't have all these kind of crazy things at his disposal, but I can't underestimate these guys, dude. They have been clowning me with all their antics. Am I right? What was the first guy's name? It was like something to do with a squirrel. Okay, this can still be a little bit annoying, this guy, and I need something big now. I'm always in a excess mana and then I never get big minions that I have. I just need more of them, I guess. I need to be more top heavy. He's just trying to outface me here, which could be a mistake. I could get rid of that anytime I want. I often don't feel the need though to really do it. Hit you for 6. I can still block something here. I'm not going to go 0-3 in this fucking first match. Or in my third ever draft here. 10k draft. Which are the only ones that really feel like they matter. Or I always prefer the other ones though because they're kind of lower stakes. I don't really care about keeping the cards. I just care about whatever, just doing the experience of it itself. Or trying to win and get rewards from like how many games you win. Because here it almost disincentivizes it. It's like I'll just get whatever cards I want to keep and then I just don't even care about the result. Okay, I'll tank that, but I won't tank the other one. I don't like it, but there's not much we can do about it. You may pay 2. Okay, so this could be a little bit dangerous, to be sure. I mean, the fact of the matter is I'm not going to... I'm going to have to block this maybe anyway. Or I could let him hit me for 4 and then block the other one. And I end up getting more sleep. Yeah, I got a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. He's down to 6, so he's got to be very careful here. I could tank the 4 to the face and then still just kill him. If he really wants to do that, right? Just tank it. Wait, but now he should just lose because he blocks the 1 and then I just kill him. Oh shit. It's a weird decision. He could have just blocked with that and tried to drag the game out a little bit. Okay, at least we win 1 game there. And we only have 1 remaining. So the best you can do is 3. 2,500. So like from this alone we'd get 1,000, which I forget what the equivalency is between the other things. Between like gold and gems, but that's at least a good amount. You would think 2,500 should almost be enough to buy back into it because that's the whole point, right? That should almost be equal to 10k. So okay, we have 1 last game. So both of those went into the final match. So now this one will be the final match itself, and then this could go into a best of 3 for the final as well. So how epic would that be, right? You got 1 game left and you tie at 1-1 and then do it for the absolute finale there. There's a lot of cool dinosaurs that I should look at as far as wanting to craft. I do like this format as far as just how fast paced it is, or how you commit to playing one opponent a couple times. Although I would almost like a format like this too, where it's just best of one too. You just play one game 3 times. Okay, let's go in here for the final epic showdown, and I do hope it goes best of 3, although I don't mind going 2-0 and sweeping them out. Oh, here he is, the same guy. No, his username's different. Everybody's obsessed with this Igor guy. We got plenty of land, so I can't argue with that, even though I don't know what I'm going to get beyond that. So let's see what his style of play is going to be. I wonder if he's going to have the Millennium Calendar. I was probably offered it too, but I obviously only wanted to use green and black. Okay, here we go. You just play that down, not a big deal. Okay, 1/2, 1 mana. As long as it has 3 or more counters on it, has flying and vigilance. Tapped artifacts, get a +1/+1. Okay. Wait, what? Tap 3. Okay, fine. Wait, oh, I thought I had a black one. I guess I'm confusing myself with all the different colors that we have for them. He's got to Zerg him down, and don't even worry about it. He wants to play me in Fortnite. I don't know if I'll have time for that today, dude. Or it's like, I don't know, but it's not that I don't know whether he'll beat me. It's that I don't know whether I'll be able to even play, because of course I could be undefeated. So this is fine. Go on there. Do the bonus effect from this. Against trample. Put it on top of your library or into your graveyard. I guess that's fine to put. I haven't played Fortnite in a super long time, actually, and I don't know why I would really. I don't even have anything against it. It's just like there's too many games like that now. It's like insane the number of battle royales that have come out. I'm going to play like, oh, let me play one of the top 100 games on the Steam charts, and like half of them are battle royales that I haven't played before. For like whatever formats I do, like, what is this? Enchant creature can't attack or block unless the activated abilities can't be activated. Okay, fine. I'll let you practice. I mean, I could do a little yeah, that could be my next multiplayer gauntlet series after Paladins, but I don't know what the format would be exactly. If I don't get first place in every single game, I have to delete my account and end the series. Like, I don't know what exactly. There aren't exactly characters in it as much. Although they have all these crazy crossovers, not unlike Magic the Gathering. We've seen this Jurassic Park stuff, but like you get to play as Darth Vader in Fortnite, or you get to play as all these other random things. They have like all these promotions and stuff going on. Okay, this guy's gonna clown me and I don't know what to do about him. This would be okay actually, just because it would have killed both of those. It wouldn't have killed that. My position isn't too terrible, but I can't really do anything with this. Or maybe I should have switched. Oh, I had the mana to do it too. Why couldn't I do that? Oh, because I need 2 black specifically. Each creature, equipped creature gets +1/+1 has sacrifice it, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, the joke's on you because I don't use those things. All I use are minions. Like this one chick is gonna solo me, dude. This is what can happen. I have to summon something big to put the pressure on you, and I just can't seem to find anything like that. I'm still not dead, but I'm gonna be pretty close. Fuck, man. Whenever it attacks, it explores. Whenever it attacks, target creature gets trampled to end turn. Fuck. I think I must be dead now. Although this makes a trade kind of a little more worthwhile. It's only the first game, though. I can come back and win the next two. I mean, there was never a chance I had to really get rid of that, I don't think. Maybe I could have used this, like... No, I still can't even use it now, though. Or yeah, just because I don't have a way to counter flying. Had wraps. What was for dinner? I had like some kind of Domino's thing. Of course, he can't even hear me. I was eating them while watching. Want to know about magic? You should be able to learn it just from the experience of playing the game. Okay, so we're fighting for our sense of honor and pride here. At least I didn't go 0 and 3, but it would be a real success if I at least go 2 and 1. But if I go 1 and 2, then that seems like a bit of a failure. So let's see what we can do. And I mean, I have to win the next 2 in a row, which I am clearly capable of doing. So let's see. Play first. Oh, fuck me. I'll lose out to the mulligan already. Okay, this guy's too expensive, although the forest cycling could be potentially pretty valuable, so maybe I'll keep it for that reason alone. Right, if I do sort of get starved on lands. Versatile card. Yeah, it's ironic. I like their pizza better than I mean their pasta better than I like their pizza. They don't have to do that yet. He's gonna clown me with the flying the whole time, though. You can always tell when I tab out because it stops the sound for a second. Even though it says play audio in background, it doesn't always work like that. So here we need to use this just to... well, if you want to trade, you can do that too. Just to get rid of this, which would be very well worth it to do, actually. But I shouldn't wait too long in case you buff it too much. And even though that's like my only reliable form of removal here, I just have to do it. Come on, if I just win these 2 in a row, I'll be satisfied with this run. I mean, it's not like I can do much better than that now. Okay, okay, dude. Tap 3 untapped artifacts or creatures you control. Get a +1. Oh my god, you're already doing it. So I'll just get rid of you first now. I'll have to deal with the flying one. So annoying, man. You know, one card can just take over the whole game just because I don't have an answer for it. Wait, that still doesn't matter. You should still be able to do this. Okay, go face. Wait, aren't you supposed to have vigilance? But I guess you were tapped by something else. Margarita is how it's spelled, or cheese. Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Margarita means cheese in Australia? What kind of alien language is this? Go like this, just have some desire to force him to try to trade there. Not really the greatest. Reveal a dinosaur card. Sure. That's worth it, I guess. But I don't have nearly enough land to even do this, so it doesn't matter. Nice pepperoni. I don't mind it, but I tend to have very vanilla tastes. Careening minecart. I haven't been this nervous about a minecart since Donkey Kong 64. Whenever it attacks, create a treasure token. Or people put all kinds of wild shit on their pizza, like pineapple and stuff. I don't know about that. I just can't do it, though. You do this for now. Look at the top 6 cards. Put a land card from among them into your battlefield. Okay, it doesn't really matter what color at this point. You just have to be patient. It'll still pay off. It's not even a terribly statted card. It's just like... you know, the fact that it's split up in 2 can be both a positive and a negative. My average viewers have definitely gone down in these last couple of weeks. because my schedule has been even more erratic than usual, so I can't really be too surprised, but it is interesting to see how much I've been doing that. Even I don't know when I'm gonna stream anymore. It's like even vaguely like, oh, I'll try to do it at night before midnight, and now I'm doing it at like 6 a.m. because I missed the chance to do that. I still didn't like miss a day technically, but I sort of am just doing it at weird times. So how did he even do that again? Oh, you can just do it whenever you want. But shouldn't it at least trade in then, so it's fine? Okay, we should be able to play this dude now. Or wait, what? Oh yeah, that was still my battle phase. Enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1. Probably put it on the following one because I can't do anything about it ever, so that's beautiful. Fuck, man. Come on, you can't let it end like this. This will be good. Oh no! What? Okay. Why did it seem like I still couldn't do it? Or I guess I couldn't. 5, 6? Are you fucking serious? Whatever, dude. This guy didn't even seem like that good of a deck or anything. I was just so stunned that I wasn't able to play him that I guess I assumed, right, that I would have to do it that way. That's so dumb. There's a way to like cancel an interaction you just did in this game with like a hotkey, but I don't know what it is actually. We go 1 and 2, which doesn't seem that bad because there's only so many options of what can happen. A little bit different in like a best when you get up to 7 wins, because then, you know, it's like whatever. We get 250, that's it. So so 1500 is equal to 10k. I mean, I could always do another one. I don't know why it's so hard for me to do them. Like, I always spend my gold on other shit, but I'm already up to 3k, so that's fine. So it was still fun. I definitely like this expansion a lot, but that's just my own bias. It doesn't mean it's good or not. It just means that I like dinosaurs, and so any excuse to get more. Like, what are you trying to show me, Jeff Goldblum? Like, what is this message to me? Where is it? They show his picture there, but now I can't find him. Avatar. Like, he's not there yet, or what? There's gotta be something mixed into this, I guess. I don't know. Daily deals. That chick does look pretty cool, and surely I'll waste my gold on her right now. I mean, unironically, but that means she should still be in there, right? Like, even the sleeve looks cool and stuff. What am I supposed to learn from that, though? Not by the store. Where the fuck is it, dude? They'll probably add it later. Gems, packs, deals, bundles. Which again, this is hilarious that you're paying for like the tutorial default neutral skin. You have to pay fucking $15 for that, dude. That should be like just one that you start with, basically. And that, in fact, is one that you start with in the tutorial. I should know that it's burned into my brain because we were playing that shit for 4 hours and complaining about it constantly.